Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. And welcome. I think I think it's okay to start a couple of minutes early. From our original 8:30 a.m. start time. Because today is a pretty special day. I think there's a lot of times that we as a gaming community can get pretty excited about certain things, big releases, uh, hardware reveals, I think, is one of them. But I mean, a new Nintendo console, I was kind of thinking through this. I've only lived through several of these, especially the home iteration. And, when the Nintendo Switch was revealed back in 2017, I think it was that January kind of live presentation. It was pretty electric, and that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm pretty freaking amped. We don't get too many of these, especially as it feels like console generation lines are getting a little bit blurrier, um, and the games that kind of surround what defines a console generation feel like are even they're coming around less often because graphics are so good, and just the tech behind these things can really achieve so much. I think Nintendo is one of those very unique companies that can really stand apart from the pack because they don't define their generations by their hardware power, but rather just by innovation in their game design. And that couldn't have been truer when they revealed the Switch back in 2017. There goes my alarm to start the thing. And we had a bang up year that first year. So like, I mean, we had Breath of the Wild was launched. Super Mario Odyssey was later that year. Mario plus Rabbids, a ton of third party support that just like created that what I would call quote unquote Switch effect. Um, and you know, to be able to do something. Oh, I think the video just triggered in the back. Let's see. Sure did. It is actually live. So we are T minus imminent uh, until this event starts. I'm freaking excited. So if you don't know what the heck's going on and you can't tell by my shirt or the screen or whatever is going on, it is currently April 2nd, 8:30 a.m. and we are about to get a brand new Nintendo console reveal. This is an extremely exciting time in the world of video games because with a new Nintendo console comes a ton of games. Nintendo genuinely has continued to be one of my favorite developers just in general. Um, every big first party game on Nintendo is reason enough um, to kind of sit down and kind of observe, even if you're not a fan of Nintendo. I feel like their games are just megaton hits a lot of the time, um, and so it's pretty exciting to be sharing this kind of first thoughts with when this direct happens. So to kind of give an overview of what's going to happen, as you can see, I have my bingo sheet up here. I want to talk through everything, but I have a couple of things that I just want to shout out. We'll watch the direct with some live reactions, and then we'll go through and kind of carve it up. Spend another 30 minutes to an hour, depending, to chat with people that are going to be dropping into my Discord chat and see what they thought and their things that they're most excited about. Um, yeah, I am livid. I think I woke up at like 3:30, 5:30, 6:30, and then finally got up at 7:30 to get ready for the stream just because I was like I just took melatonin last night. It's like just let me fall asleep and let the next 8 hours get deleted so I can just get closer to this direct. It's really exciting. Um, I think one of the that kind of leads into one of the big things for this direct is will we see pre-orders go live today? There's been some rumors swirling around whether or not we're going to see pre-orders today, or if it's going to, they'll give us a date later in the week. they'll sort of stagger it. Maybe they'll have like Nintendo online store orders today, and then other retailers later in the week. So we'll know sooner rather than later. I'm hoping. And the other thing is we don't know what the price point is. Again, just hearsay and rumors. Um, my guess is because the Nintendo Switch came in at $300 when it first launched, and I think the Nintendo Switch OLED is live fact checking three. Why is Macy's selling them for 586? What is wrong with you, Macy's? 349. So, um, so yeah, it's kind of one of those things where like with the ongoing political climate and tariffs and just the natural order of things just getting more expensive in our world, I feel like 399 is sitting at a nice price point, but it's kind of hard to tell. I think in the immediate, just because um, uh, the we really don't quite know if it could be a bundle or a game included. Is Mario Kart a pack-in? Is some other game that showcases that leads to another one of my bingo spots is a packing game that features the rumored cursor functionality. We've seen it. We saw it in that reveal a few months ago. The heavily rumored C button, some people are leaning towards it being the cursor button. Um, Feels of like a very almost like throwback to like the Famicom, being a family computer thing. So kind of hard to tell whether or not the the Switch 2 will outright feature something that gives players an incentive to try out the cursor. It would be really cool to see what Nintendo can do with a mouse. I mean, like these things are baked into so many people's lives um in 2025. So to see what Nintendo does with the cursor, put their own playful spin on it, their toy-like spin, could be really exciting. Um, but yeah, I've got a bunch of game stuff here. I mean, we've got just starting from the top left, a new Monolith Soft IP. They just released Xenoblade Chronicles X. I would hope that didn't consume the entirety of the team, because there has been some discussion of what's next for after Xenoblade, because with the Futures Connected DLC that came out, who knows? They could have been working on something new. Um, I think there's going to be some big third-party support that we're going to see here. Maybe it's just developers saying hello and then goodbye. But I think games like Elden Ring and Baldur's Gate 3, it's pretty mature oriented games. They're hardcore RPGs, and it'd be really cool to see those as part of this direct. Honestly, I think it'd be impressive, to say the least. Um, I also don't think it's out of the question to get a new first party IP. Um, you know, with the Switch, we saw ARMS, which didn't land, I think, as strongly as one would have hoped. It was kind of a very, I would say, uh, gimmick focused experience, pretty content light, which you could argue there were some other games on the Switch era that kind of also drove that with that same mentality. But it'd be really cool to see something that takes advantage of the new Switch hardware, whether it be the cursor or some aspect of the cursor. It's pretty difficult to say what a new first party IP would look like from Nintendo, but they always manage to surprise. Um, Nintendo Switch, kind of in the fourth column there in the top, system themes. I cracked open my 3DS for the first time a few months ago to do some Street Pass at a convention I went to, and I opened it up and I was introduced by Snake Eater, like with the trumpet going and sweet, cool sound effects and stuff. I was like, man, forget how much personality used to be in our Nintendo consoles, and I would love to see that return for Switch 2. Um, the Switch is a fast and snappy system, and I appreciate that because at the end of the day, the system themes are kind of more fluff on top of the usage of it, but I'd love to see um, something along the lines of that gives our Switch 2s a little bit more personality. Kind of helps to also differentiate it a little bit from the Switch itself. Um, Now, polar corners, the top right and the bottom left of my bingo sheet, I've got a release date in June and then a launch date in May. Um, Honestly, now that we're in April, May feels a little close. So I'm kind of leaning June. I might eat those words, but um, it it feels like with this direct, we'll have a lot of information to go off of on whether or not Nintendo feels poised to strike, or they're going to give it another month to kind of let third party support and more people talk about it. Sip my coffee. But I think the one thing that we will know is a release date. I think that's if this whole hour long Nintendo Switch 2 direct goes by and we don't get anything else but just a big fat number for an hour, I think we will know what the launch date is for the system for sure. Um, Fire Emblem. The last one was Fire Emblem Engage in 2023, I think. Let me see. Fire Emblem Engage. Yeah, 2023. I thought it was an okay Fire Emblem. Fantastic soundtrack, but definitely one of those games where I think that's one of those franchises that really kind of stands out as a premier franchise for Nintendo to like kind of cater to more towards the hardcore crowd, much like the Monolith Soft stuff, and much like my next pick, F-Zero. We're seeing it today. I'm putting on my clown makeup along with a couple other more of these bingo squares. Um, yeah, I am a diehard F-Zero GX fan. It's the greatest racing game of all time, and I would love to see either just a re-release of that in some form. There's been rumors of GameCube games coming out on an NSO. I don't know why that would be limited to Nintendo Switch 2, but maybe it'll just be part of NSO in general. Just to wait and see. Let's see here. What else? We talked about the SKU. Alongside new Animal Crossing that we'll see today, I think, they'll also heavily use the cursor. I think this actually feels a little bit like a double-edged sword. Is like the cursor being so heavily rumored is like, well, does that just kind of get away from the simplicity of a lot of UI design because you can just throw a cursor on it and just call it a day? So I'm not really entirely sure if a cursor being in Animal Crossing is exactly what the game needs, but I think that would be a decent game to showcase exactly why you would have a cursor in the first place. Um, let's see here. Details on the Switch 2's backwards compatibility. We got a little bit of hint of that even last week with the carts, the virtual cart system that they showed, because the um, you know the rumored 60 FPS mode flags that have been hidden in the code. I think it was first seen in Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door last year with that remake, and then a Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition that just came out. Getting games on Switch that you can just pop in to the Switch 2 and you're automatically getting better performance and just an AI upscaled image quality. AI has a lot of negative connotation, but using AI to just raw improve visual clarity, I think that's the right call. And to see a Nintendo embrace that would be fascinating. Just because that would really show how much they want to make sure that the absolutely gargantuan library of Switch games is present. So I think being able to play all that stuff with really good resolution and improved frame rate would be awesome. Let's see here. I think this one's kind of a no-brainer, so that's why I kind of put it near the center. But next Mario Kart is a launch title. We saw that at the Switch reveal back in January, and I don't think it's too far out of the question to get that day one. Mario Kart 8. I have to look at this number again. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sales. Those sales, at least Q3 of 2020. Holy moly, 67.35 million units, with another 8.5 roughly million units on Wii U. So that's a 75 million copy selling game. And granted that Mario Kart 8 is a game that never dies, alongside Grand Theft Auto 4, 5, 5. That's right, where it was 5. That game sold like crazy. And it's kind of one of those evergreen games that just, it's such an easy sell to somebody like, hey, does Tommy have a Nintendo Switch too? He sure does. Buy this game for his birthday. It's like, it does not have Roblox with weird people online. It doesn't have Fortnite stuff. It's just like a simple, fun kart game. It's easy to play for all ages. You can throw Joy Cons to give it to your little brother or your family member and have a good time screaming at each other. Mario Kart being there for launch, I think we will see um, uh, a pretty hefty deep dive on what that game is, um, and a release date alongside it. Already talked about pre-orders. We will see a new 3D Mario announced. I think much like Super Mario Odyssey, which was shown during that Switch reveal back in 2017. It will not be a launch title, but we'll see it in the first year. I think it's one of those games that's like, the Switch 2 is going to launch sometime very soon in the next couple months. It gets that word of mouth. It gets that frantic panic buy for people like myself and fans and scalpers. Screw you, scalpers. And then once the system is out and about, and that second wave for the holidays, coupling that with the Mario game, easy money, baby, easy money. Let's see here. I have this on my piece of paper. Why am I looking at this tiny picture? A third-party collab featuring a new studio. We got Mario plus Rabbids in that first year of the Nintendo Switch life. Honestly, I think those games are vastly underrated too. If you haven't tried those out and you're a tactics game fan, the Mario plus Rabbids games are very unassuming and end up being quite challenging. Love those games, and I'm genuinely excited to see if there's something else. You know, maybe something like a Star Fox or F-Zero even. Like, be cool to see a third party studio that, maybe with different kind of game design chops come in to a Nintendo IP that's been dormant for a while and take a look and kind of refresh things, as one would say. There's no question that Microsoft has, they've been buddy for quite a bit when it comes to putting their stuff on other systems. Um, on the Nintendo Switch specifically, games like Cuphead and the Ori and the Will o' the Wisps Blind Forest games, those coming on Switch is awesome. Lately, also on PlayStation, we got games like Sea of Thieves, and Indiana Jones is coming. So I feel like Microsoft has been leaning towards more of this third-party approach to a lot of their software, because at the end of the day, they just kind of more focus on being a kind of a services company, and I think that will work pretty well for Switch 2 to have them here and be like, hey, we're partnering with Nintendo to bring this game to the Nintendo Switch 2. Just to like, there's such a back catalog, like kind of just to jump off the other aspects of third party, support with like things like Elden Ring or Baldur's Gate or Cyberpunk or whatever. There's like this catalog of games of the past 4 to 5 years that just wasn't really worth putting on the base Switch just because of its raw power. And I think now would be a great time to throw all that stuff on the Switch, including some Microsoft stuff. Brave bet, Redfall, because Red Nintendo on Switch too. I hope not. right below the free spot. It is odd that there are two USB-C ports and on the Switch 2. We saw that they highlighted it. They had the camera hover over it for quite a while during the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal back in January, and I feel like why hover over the top of specific hardware feature aspects if there's not more to it? Maybe we're just reading too much into it. Um, Maybe it's just like, hey, you have the flexibility to charge the system, docking it, or if you're like me and you fly frequently and charging the Switch on the bottom with a cable is just kind of annoying. And a lot of third-party accessories and stuff like that that have kind of gotten around the weird, you know, what I call the Dreamcast controller design of, you have a controller with a cable coming out the bottom of it, and it's just not a comfortable thing to hold on to for a long time. I also feel like you're going to break the cable over time. Um, so to get something where we have a system that has some sort of unique hook to a top USB-C port accessory, there could be something there. I put this on here because I'm just like, maybe there could be something to having a top USB-C port. Hard to tell, um, but why not? Leave it to Nintendo to do something weird with their system. A lot of you know old Nintendo heads that I've been watching on YouTube with Switch 2 predictions for the past couple days have been saying like, "Yo, this could be like you slap your original Switch on top, and you could do DS emulation or DS and NSO or uh, there's accessories like a camera and stuff." I'm like, I wouldn't put it past Nintendo to do something really weird like that, but it also feels a little bit far fetched. But we'll see. Um, Now Square Enix, it's no question that they've been pretty buddy buddy but with Nintendo for quite a while, and they put a lot of good stuff out on Switch. I think as the Switch generation went on, that stuff started to head towards other platforms, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see something new from Square Enix. That's a new IP or some sort of collaboration with Nintendo that gives us sort of like a hint back or a look back at kind of like that Super Nintendo era. I'm almost thinking like a Super Mario RPG 2, but like a modernized version of it. I know we got Mario and Luigi Brothership last year. Didn't hit quite the same, but it would be really cool to see a proper Square Enix style RPG with Nintendo characters or some sort of just interesting hook to the gameplay that's done by Square. Something like that would be really cool. Um, I think to further languish Zelda fans like myself, I don't think we will see the Wind Waker Twilight Princess HD thing here today. That combo pack that has been so often rumored and uh, voraciously desired by Nintendo fans. Those Wii U ports are really good. I played through both of them when they came out on the Wii U, and I would love to see those games come back, but it feels like it's just been so awkwardly long for them to not be there that I feel like they're just not a thing. Like it's just not in Nintendo's MO to release that stuff. So for me, I think seeing some sort of revision of an older Zelda game. I know we got Echoes of Wisdom last year, which is sort of a little bit in the vein of uh, the Link's Awakening remake that came out several years ago. It would be really cool to see something like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask come back because there's so many Zelda games prior to Breath of the Wild that if you've only owned a Nintendo Switch and have only played Breath of the Wild and or Tears of the Kingdom, you don't really know the roots of what Zelda game design has been for the past 25 years. So it'd be really cool to get a game that I would put my chips down on the Ocarina of Time remake just so that we can get something that looks extremely modern but plays like an old school Zelda game and kind of gives people really excited reason to jump into a brand new Zelda game, potentially for the first time for some people. And then for old heads like myself, a chance to replay it and relive childhood like memories. I love Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Already talked a little bit about it. It's funny enough, I said we're not going to go through the whole bingo sheet, but we are. GameCube games coming to NSO. I feel like the patent that came out where there was a leaked image of the, or it wasn't an image, but it was a diagram of basically the GameCube controller innards, with the same like warning labels and stuff where they should be. Um, I could see an NSO GameCube controller and all that stuff be a part of this, so for sure. Now here's where we put on our clown makeup and wig and nose and whatever. But allow me to make a justification. We're 6 minutes away from this direct starting, and I think we will see Silk Song today alongside a release date. The reason being is that when Hollow Knight first came out, it first came out just exclusively on PC, and it had a good launch, but it definitely was one of those games where you had to be in the know to know about this game. Then in 2017, at the E3 Direct, Hollow Knight uh, got a huge spotlight thanks to Nintendo's Direct, where the game shadow dropped first off at that E3 Direct, and the game basically celebrated what I would call like a social renaissance, because the game completely outsold its previous sales data, and it basically became like the go-to Metroidvania for a lot of people. So with that in mind, to have a brand new Nintendo console, Silksong is, I would say, up there with, at least in the gaming sphere, it's up there with Grand Theft Auto 6 and other major games that people have just, it's become that meme game that people are like, Silksong here, Silksong there. And we were supposed to see Silksong several years ago because Phil Spencer told us so. That didn't happen. So it really feels like there's just so much um, um, there's just so much that it feels like, because of that initial handshake between Nintendo and Team Cherry back in 2017, I feel like this is the time. If it's not, I will freely admit that I was wrong, but it just feels like now is the time for sure. And last but not least, Sakurai, the famous creator behind Super Smash Brothers and Kid Icarus Uprising, among other games, has hinted that there's going to be a new game directed by something new from him. Could it be a Kid Icarus Uprising port? Could it be something brand new? Could it be Smash Ultimate, even more Ultimate? I don't know, but I would love to see something new from him to pop back up. You know, it just feels like the launch of the Switch, they could do some really cool and weird stuff. Um, yeah, there goes through the bingo sheet. I didn't expect to get through this whole thing. And with a couple minutes to spare, so grab your cups of coffee and or morning tea, or get yourself hydrated, because we're about to launch into the sucker for a whole hour. Let's get rid of this nonsense. Uh, it's it's nearly time, folks. It is very, very exciting right now, um, to to be able to share this big moment with you, and whether you're watching live or you're on the VOD down the road. Um, Uh-oh, did OBS crash? Test, test, ABC. Alright, we're good. OBS crashed for a second. But, I'm just so still on the stream. So, fire off in the chat what brings you joy and excitement, and, hopefully, by the end of this thing, we will, have a lot to talk about. T-minus a minute and a half. We are incredibly loud and dangerously close to learning all about the next Nintendo console. T-minus 1 minute, baby. Let's freaking go! It's time, baby. Welcome. If you're just joining, good morning. Hope you're having an excellent day. We're about to get a new Nintendo system. Let's fire off in the chat. Say hello. Share what brings you joy and excitement. It's time, baby. Reading Penny through M. Hide your kids. Ooh. Jazzy. Yo, welcome Connor. Welcome Boomer Boy Plays. Let's get hyped together. Alright, starting off with Mario Kart. Let's go.
Let's go!
Okay, dude. Wave Race shout out. Oh, there's rail grinding. Sick. Ooh, wall jumping? Okay. Yo, the cow? What the? This is great. What the? Whoa. Is that the Skylanders costume for Bowser? What on earth is going on in this? I want to be a cow too, Boomer. Cow life. Yo! Okay. Mario Kart World, everybody. Our first game.
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Let me know if audio levels are okay
I'm
for the
director
the
for
direct.
Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Dude, if there's like an adventure mode, that would be so sick.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Exclusive.
Welcome to this vast world.
Thanks, Connor.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Dude, this is an open world Mario Kart game. Dude, look at all these races. This is gonna be maddening chaos. Let's go.
You can go off the racetrack and drive virtually
Oh
everywhere in this
my
world.
god.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course.
And they got
as
the
part
big
of
band
competition.
soundtrack coming back too.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Oh, Knockout
Introducing
Tours.
Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Dude, this is actually ridiculously sick.
There
What the
are
heck?
multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Free roam,
You
dude?
can also
Come
freely drive around
on.
this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different
Bro.
locations.
It's not F-Zero,
A brand
but
new
we're getting
race
a
across the entire world
huge freaking
starts
racing
here.
game. This looks sick.
Mario Kart World.
Look at that key art. Woo!
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo
Same day,
Switch
okay.
2. More details about
Oh.
this title will be
Let's
shared.
see, is
in
that the-
upcoming
the
Mario
launch day?
Kart World Direct. So
Okay, we got
be
a
on the
direct
lookout
on
for
April
more information
17th.
in the future.
Direct on
Mario Kart
April
World
17th.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll
So-
share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Same day as Switch 2. So we'll probably get a launch date today.
Next, we'd like to
Confirmed.
introduce some of the new features of
Drop your
Nintendo
bets. When
Switch
is it
2.
launching?
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Okay.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo! That was me. That was you. So quick.
Oh, so it's a social button.
Wait, no, 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 no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get.
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
So I was way off. People were saying it was the cursor
With this
button.
feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
Off for an adventure.
Finally, native in-game voice chat.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So
It can pick up your speaking
Looks like
voice
their stream
clearly,
is actually
even from a distance.
audio out of
jump
sync.
on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's all pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Screen
If you
sharing.
open the chat menu and turn on game screen
All
sharing,
right.
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay!
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing
Oh
different games.
wow. This is
Yeah,
basically
no, that
Discord
one's so
chat
hard, right?
for
It's tough.
I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute. So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
Okay.
Wow.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Okay,
I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Okay, sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And
A
there's
camera.
this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo, Nick.
Hi. How's everyone doing? Good.
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it
This
works.
is a good answer
Next to
to
the
a lot of the
I'm leaning like
kind of afterthought social features of the original
Please
Switch.
look forward to
This is a
games
good idea
which
for Mario
use your
Party.
camera feed like this.
Oh,
okay.
No,
Yeah, that
wait.
looks good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left. Left,
Oh, wait,
left.
maybe
You
if I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game Chat.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy
That's smart.
playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
Just gonna
Camera
refresh
you
the
saw
screen
in
here
the
real
trailer
quick.
is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, top USB-C port. I called
The
it.
Nintendo Switch
I knew
Online
there was gonna
membership
be something
will be
about
required
going on
to
with
use
that.
Game Chat.
Camera.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll
Okay, so
try
we
it
will get
out.
the Switch 2 before March 31st, 2026.
Additionally, Game Chat
Guaranteed.
supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play
Yeah,
together
it's good to see
locally on
them
multiple
growing,
systems
actually.
using just one game.
Oh, this
with
is a
Game
great
Chat.
idea.
As As shown here, even games
just
that
like
require
Nintendo
multiple
DS.
screens can be
Get to
played
share
if
your,
one person owns a
like,
compatible game.
specific games with people.
GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also
Yeah, I like the
have
way
a
you think,
Nintendo
Boomer
Switch
boy.
2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
Need that QA
You can
muscle.
share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online
Yeah, it is
play
good to see
with
some
other
growth
Switch 2
from Nintendo in this
systems.
space
And
because
you can use it
they
with
were
friends
woefully
via
behind.
Game Chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games.
Okay.
This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Okay, let's go.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
HD display, okay.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch,
Oh.
you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Ah, okay. That's good to know. Oh!
The
Tay
screen
was
supports
right!
up to 120
Holy
frames per
moly!
second, allowing for smoother gameplay and
It has
supported
VRR, I think. And HDR? What the frick,
The
dude?
LCD screen is more vivid.
Oh my
and
goodness
supports
gracious.
HDR,
Let's
providing more
go!
contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Oh, it's huge.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
This is it. This is all we needed.
The SL and SR buttons are bigger
Holy
for greater
moly.
comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
That's good. Joy-Con drift?
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Thank you. It doesn't answer anything.
Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Okay.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
That's good. The Switch OLED definitely has a better speakers
It
than
has
the
a built-in
base one.
microphone,
So good to
you
see
can
there.
voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds,
Nice.
so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional
Oh, they have their own
sound,
3D
as
audio
if it were
protocol
coming
too?
from
Dang.
all around you.
They're really going hard on a lot of these just necessary features. Sick.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Good.
You can move it freely, like this.
Thank you. 2 USB-C ports.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Can you double charge it? Charge it faster? Or is
It's
it just an
handy for
accessory
connecting
only?
a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
There's probably a safety bet for not double charging. Yeah, they're doing a lot of tech
Switch
catch-up
2
at once. You're
comes
absolutely
with
right.
256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8
Oh.
times that of Nintendo Switch.
That's
for
great.
storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
Bro,
Use the
this is
Nintendo Switch 2
everything.
dock to connect to your TV
This is all we
and enable
wanted.
Up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
4K 60 Mario Kart, Smash Bros, Zelda.
The Nintendo
Oh
Switch
my
2
gosh,
has a
come
built-in
on.
fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
This was the rumor. Yep. Wow.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah.
Physical and digital games are supported.
Thank you. They didn't talk about... It's a little too in the weeds to talk about, and you can play Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition at 60 frames per second. It's a little too in the weeds for right now.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2
Yo,
hardware,
welcome, Hammy
we're currently
Hams.
developing
Yes,
this game.
4K, bro.
Mr. Kawamoto.
HDR 120 FPS, VRR. It's
Hello.
crazy.
My current location is actually inside the game itself. This is
Whoa.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is so delightfully
standing over
Nintendo.
here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?"
Oh, this is cute.
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Oh,
so that's how they attach to the system.
clever.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf
Pack
club
in
and
game,
aim for the
baby.
cup
I
by
called it.
rotating the Joy-Con 2.
At least I think it's a
Combining
pack-in
the
game.
mouse controls and
This better not be
gyroscopes,
70 US
things like
dollars.
this are possible.
But it feels like a pack-in.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo
Paid
Switch 2.
digital only
So please
game.
check it out if you're interested.
Not a pack-in.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds.
Okay.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Yep. That was the rumor.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
That's gonna be a pain point at
To
Christmas.
transfer data from Switch to
Yeah,
Switch 2,
color Pokemon
you can
cartridges?
log into your
Dude,
Nintendo
clear.
account to use
Like
the
crystal?
system transfer
Let's go.
feature. With this feature,
Okay, data
you can
transfers.
transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Ooh,
We're also
that looks
releasing
nice.
a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Nice.
In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Wow, the stream is...
We've introduced
Stream
few
is a little
new
switchy.
features, and Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
Can anybody look
We
on...
hope you'll check that out as
I'll
well.
look. I'm just curious how many people are watching on the YouTube stream.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Oh!
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very
June
much looking
5th,
forward
everybody.
to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
1.3 million people are watching
Now,
Nintendo of America. That's
speaking,
that's huge.
on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Yes.
These games take advantage of the performance and
I want to play it
features
so
of
bad.
Switch 2.
Switch Girl Summer!
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the
Oh.
third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Oh, they're addressing pretty much every question so far. I feel like people have.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able
their
to
stream
see
is
each
actually
other's
having
faces
trouble.
as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage to hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, go, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Go! Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
Okay, so, oh yeah, we already know Switch 2.
Nintendo Switch
Upgrade
2
pack.
players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Feature enhanced resolution.
Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh no.
And frame
Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch July 20.
reactions with games.
All right, here we go. Sorry.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother,
60 FPS.
high-definition graphics.
Wow. Definitive
Plus,
version.
You
No
can
question.
get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Exclusive.
For example, it can help guide you to various
We're going back
locations,
to
like shrines and
2009
clubs you
with
haven't
Watch
found yet.
Dogs second screen
Guidance
experiences. Oh my gosh.
Proceed north.
What the heck? GPS?
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Evan! It's you! Now the audio is just like getting constantly out of sync.
We hope these features will make your adventures
well.
even more enjoyable.
Wow.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
There we
will have
go,
both a
dude.
Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in
Are you
4K
kidding me?
at 120
This is the
frames
dream.
per second.
We're living the dream.
Choose
This is
from
it.
these two modes, both of which
I'm
support
done.
HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
4K 60?
Plus,
My PC can't even do that.
Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Pokemon finally locked at 60. You bet your
Nintendo Switch
sweet
2
cheeks it
you
is.
just saw
Maybe
will
not.
be available
I wouldn't
as
go so far for
physical
Pokemon,
and
but
digital
Metroid, let's go! Let's go, dude!
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch
Yes.
version of a game, you can
So they're
play the
selling us the
Nintendo Switch 2
patches.
edition
That
by
was
purchasing
sort
an
of the...
upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
I wonder how much they're gonna be.
Next, I'd
hope
like
they're
to
not more
introduce
than,
a
like,
brand new game
$20.
featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
But if you buy the Switch 2 versions, I guess, you don't have
Please
to
take
worry
a
about
look.
it, but the upgrade packs. I'd buy them for Zelda, to be honest. That'd be worth replaying at... New IP? Oh, whoa. Oh, this is like Rocket League. Sorry the audio's out of sync. It's the stream. I checked it on my computer too. Drag and drive. This is a very inclusive thing for Nintendo to do, though. Hey. Your audio's in sync? Well, I'm glad yours is. 'Cause that means the VOD, I can relive the moment. It's weird. Must be something with my end. My QA brain is firing. Sorry. I still can't get over. We're about to get 4K 60 FPS games from Nintendo. Finally! I can't believe it, dude. No shade to Drag and Drive, but
In Drag and Drive,
I'm blown away.
you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers
I didn't
as
think they'd
mice
do
to
it.
intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
okay.
Long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
I called it!
You can see them
Check that bingo sheet.
the rays of grace that guide you through your burden. I have
It's definitely
no
30.
doubt you will
Or it could just be the
become
trailer.
golden
This in
lord.
the stream.
May you take the throne.
Tarnished Edition.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from
Hades?
Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our
I
first
stopped
ever
taking
sequel
notes because I'm
introduces
too
the Princess
excited.
of the Dead,
We're gonna have to go through this direct,
vanquish the sinister
piece by
titan of
piece.
time. You'll battle around the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Tate's freaking out.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。
Okay.
お楽しみに。
In the year of our Lord 2025. Let's go.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism
Vanquish?
confirmed.
Dude.
At normal levels.
Yeah, I'll play Vanquish
Testing
again.
link with spine. Normal.
Wait, no, this isn't Vanquish. Is this Xenoblade? What is this?
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally
Is this Daemon X Machina?
from humans.
This looks like Xenoblade.
New equipment and money. I'm for sale and you're buying.
But not?
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours. The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost
I think this is Daemon X Machina.
created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the
Two?
middle of a
I don't know.
war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
Okay,
All
yeah.
children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Yo! Everybody play Split Fiction.
I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi,
This game
and
is
Zoe, who
so
writes fantasy.
good.
Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Wow. What a powerful launch
At
lineup.
EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce the EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Is it Madden 07 though?
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Oh, wow.
We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo
Like I
Switch.
said at the top of the stream,
With enhanced
there's a
graphics and
backlog
seamless world
of
transitions.
games that just weren't
You'll be
suited.
immersed in the
Well,
Wizarding
actually, this
world
did
like
come
never
on Switch. What am I
before.
talking about? But
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
this game is also very
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2. Captain, is that
good. Ooh! I'm feeling the Switch effect again. I'm like ready to just buy all this stuff on Switch and just so I can have it portably. What the? Okay, that was unexpected.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive.
Hitman,
We are
nice.
bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade,
Wow,
Agent
this
47
this
does
little
everything he
system,
can
man,
to
this is gonna
accomplish this
be
mission. And how
really
each mission
impressive.
progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
.007? Sure is.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Oh!
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Okay, for a second I thought it was Final Fantasy IX remake that has been going crazy. Wow, this looks good though. Really default.
Featuring the brave and default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles.
These games are good.
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所。
Oh, director's cut. Oh my gosh.
1988年東京と大阪。
This will be unavailable and everything, but still. Gonna refresh the stream one more time.
伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみ。ご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Another Zelda Warriors game?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Oh, this will tell the story of Zelda during
So
that.
that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Do I get to play as Rauru? Alright. Oh my gosh. As long as they actually stick to the story being canon, unlike the other, the one with Breath of the Wild, where they copped out and it was like, it's an alternate timeline. I'm in. Age of Imprisonment. What a subtitle. Goodness gracious. Okay.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2.
GameCube games.
Please
I'm calling it
take a look at
right
this.
now.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive
Wow.
to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure
Holy
across the Great Sea.
freaking crap.
The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a
Dude.
different weapon. And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization.
Let's go!
Get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Online.
Classic games with clearer image quality.
We're alive. F-Zero's back. We've returned.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can finally play GX. Dude, Path of Radiance? XD Gale of Darkness?
Nintendo
Holy
GameCube,
frick.
Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access.
Wow!
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Oh, Deltarune! Holy moly. Oh man. Internet is I think today Nintendo Bro has broken the internet. Okay, if anybody sees, because I have my stuff on Do Not Disturb, if anybody sees that Switch 2 pre-order stuff popping up, please drop it in chat. Launch day. Wow.
Hi,
Randy Bitchford coming to crash the show. Welcome,
Our
Randy.
upcoming flagship Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our
I think
final
their
announcement
stream is
today
actually baked
is
in
that
with
WWE
audio
2K
issues.
is
Weird.
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Uh-oh. Is there stream break? Oh no. Dude, the stream broke. The official stream is broken. Oh no.
Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail.
Nintendo literally broke the internet, everybody. Refreshing. Wow. Quite literally broke the internet. Dude, the chat is in the official stream is going absolutely bonkers right now. Yeah, they had an audio sync issue. They're trying to catch up the stream. It's split. Alright, we'll give it... I'm gonna watch the chat. Still frozen. Oof, dude. Oh, man. This is... They've got to be sweating their little butts off right now. I'm watching the chat. I think the chat actually died. Oh no, we're back.
Oh. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters.
We're back. We're so back. Okay, woo.
When Cyberpunk 2077
This is the kind of stuff that you just wouldn't get if you weren't watching live.
On launch day.
Wait, the audio is now super... Stream is... The audio is spoiling. Okay, this is very weird. I can't remember the last time a stream actually broke like this.
A profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees.
Someone is getting fired.
Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line,
Delay
and
and not English?
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Okay, so...
People throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls.
Yes.
Started to master.
So... This is... Yeah, they've blacked out the...
Cyberpunk 2077.
Alright, we're gonna give the stream a little bit of... Okay, seems like things have caught up. We're gonna have to go back. Wait, hold on, Silk Song? What the frick? How do we miss this? What? Oh, the chat is absolutely dead on the stream. Okay, there. I can't believe we got Silk Song just randomly stuffed in there. Okay, I think we're just gonna give it a second here to do its thing. The chat is dead. I have no idea where we are in the stream anymore. This is kind of wild. Now everybody caught up, and it's just Silk Song just go crazy in the chat. Fortnite, dude. Okay, I think things are slightly recovered. I don't know if the audio is fixed at all, but at least it's not my issue. It was a baked-in issue.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
What is this?
I give you.
This feels very From Software. Wait, what the hell?
I give you my life. Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to
What is going on?
humanity's very dusk.
Are you... Is this... Oh! Guys, it... I'm What is happening right now?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
This is Bloodborne 2! It's not. Also, the music is so... Dude, their audio track is so busted right now.
Brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game. So please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, I think we're back. Kirby? Air ride? Oh my gosh, dude. This is Sakurai's new game. We did it. Let's go! Holy crap, dude.
Kirby Air Ride,
I love
which
Air
originally
Ride.
released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai. Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Okay, we made it, everybody. Somehow. Mario. Whoo, boy. Or Donkey Kong? Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. He looks so expressive. I think we're gonna... What a title! Perfect.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
So far?
To recap,
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Are we
Finally,
gonna go
here are the
through a
hardware
whole direct
options that
without
will be
Mario?
available at launch. We'll release Nintendo
3D
Switch
Mario,
2,
that is.
as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2. We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Wow. Besides audio issues... Okay, so we can pause that. So yes, tomorrow there will be some... there's like over 7 hours of scheduled... well, actually, let's see what they got. Let's see. The stuff tomorrow. This is like E3. Okay, there we go. Holy actual moly, dude. Okay, so there was a little chunk in the middle there. We're gonna have to find the VOD stream. Give me a second here, because we're gonna have to wait until that pops up. You know, it actually might not pop up right away because they had those audio issues. I don't think that VOD's gonna go live. So we're just gonna look at John Travolta, just wondering where the VOD is. Wow. Holy moly, I think is the only thing I can possibly say at this point. Let's see, Nintendo Switch. Okay, here's the video. Let's see if the VOD has audio issues. I'll go to Rainy Pitchford's beautiful voice.
Ever the game in the months ahead.
Okay, so the VOD doesn't have audio issues, so we can... I almost need to rewatch it with better audio now. So that was a direct and a half. I think a part of me was like, I'll just go ahead and mute and just start playing.
And there's...
Thank you, Randy. So, jeez, man. I think that, you know, after last week's Direct, which was sort of like, you know, a bit of a tepid send-off to the Switch, I can't believe what we got here, to be honest. I think the big stuff is... I need like a full list of stuff here, because there was just too much. Like, wow. Okay, so we'll just go through the highlights here. I think that's kind of the important part right now, because there's going to be so much chatter about... whoa, sorry about that aspect ratio, my bad. There we go. So going through Mario Kart World, absolutely... Oh, jeez. I'm just messing everything up. So, Mario Kart World going... Mario Kart World, open world, and... I mean, you just can't get any, like, sicker than that, man. It's just, like, the perfect freaking... perfect freaking, like, next step for Mario Kart. I feel like just huge open zones you can explore with your friends. It's basically like the Forza Horizonification. That's even a word. Explore with friends, be a cow. I mean, that's kind of sick. Like, just right off the bat. Let me get this text. We're doing this live. I have no idea what we're doing. All right, that's good enough. So that was a great game to open with, because I think it shows it's a good foil for a lot of what Nintendo Switch 2 is trying to do from a connectivity standpoint too. Just in terms of like, we've got tons of games that are basically giving us a chance to see like Nintendo's next steps for connecting people up and like getting people engaged. So I think that's the right call. That's the right next thing. It looks gorgeous. I want to play it now. Launch day. So that's so we got that alone. So we had then the game chat stuff, which I think is like, you know, Insider Baseball. It's not the most exciting thing, right? Like from like a modern day standpoint, just because of the like so many people use Discord and stuff now, but it's showing that Nintendo is, you know, trying to progress forward past sort of the half baked solutions they have for Switch. So I think that's huge. Also, welcome if you're just joining. We're kind of going through the direct bit by bit, just doing some highlights. So like a lot of the screen sharing stuff is sick. Even though it looks very switchy down here at the bottom. I think it's a good next step. Like, I mean, you can't even do Discord screen sharing on PlayStation now, so I think that's a cool thing to have, as is right now. Being able to, like, you know, help your friends find a place or stuff like that. It's honestly really cool. And actually, honestly, might push other companies to implement better communication stuff that's beyond just voice chat for like PlayStation and stuff. Got the camera, parental controls. This is pretty cool to see GameShare coming back, because this is basically kind of an extension of what the Nintendo DS had, where you could like download a small version of like Mario Kart DS and then share it with your friends. This is honestly, I think this is going to really help make the Switch 2 be a thing that you're going to take everywhere with you, versus, you know, just like leaving it at home. Be able to be like, hey, I have Mario Kart, or I have Smash, or I have blah blah blah, and we can share that with each other and play the full game. I think that's great to see. Okay, so this is like highlight city right here. There's just too much. So this is like the hardware, rundown. So pretty much same thickness, but it's bigger. So bigger screen, HD display. I'm hearing myself echo. HD display, so 1080p display. HDR up to 120 FPS. So you got VRR in there, which is huge, because I think a lot of people were kind of wondering what this screen is going to be. I didn't believe Nintendo to be able to do something like this, to be frank. So I think that's gargantuan. It's just going to make their games look even better. That alone. The dock supports up to 4K for specific games. So, and can you imagine like playing Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Smash, all these games again in 4K, 60 or 120 even? Or in some cases, like Metroid Prime 4 they were showing was freaking 1080p, 120 FPS. It's gonna feel so good, bro. They did not comment whether or not these are Hall Effect joysticks, which would alleviate Joy-Con drift. So we'll have to see. They did a lot on the mouse. That's huge. Better got game chat, 3D audio, and like better onboard sound is sick too. Better kickstand. Let's add that. Why not? Better word audio, and if you see something I'm missing, let me know. Better onboard audio, 3D audio support, onboard 56 gigabytes of memory. This is also, I think, because I think games will get bigger, because obviously if we're getting 4K versions of some of these games, we're gonna be seeing game stuff just be a lot bigger. So to see something like this, I think is a bit more onboard storage. It's just you have to do it at this point. So I think that's just kind of a necessary thing. But man, it's 4K 60, dude. My PC can't even do that. I'm just blown away. I am pumped for this. Nintendo Switch games we're talking about. Basically confirming that, you know, lots of games looking to support HDR better. I'm honestly shocked that we saw an FPS like several times during this direct. Like Nintendo never talks tech specifics like this. So to know that they're basically like, this is probably one of the first times I ever feel like Nintendo is actually listening to like the online sphere of people just wanting their games to perform better, right? Like I firmly have believed that the Switch just doesn't feel like it's properly suitable for some of these games. So to be able to see something like this, it's basically like, hey, all that back catalog is going to be supported like this. Oh, it actually makes me like super pumped for that. Okay, so then they talked about Nintendo Switch 2 cards having faster read-write speeds and micro SD express cards.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
High-speed data transfers for SD cards. That makes sense.
Please note, they're regular. Log into your Nintendo account.
Data transfers. That's this new controller looks really nice.
Which you can use to assign existing buttons.
And they have assignable buttons on the back. They're just kind of getting away.
For today's presentation, the developer article on the website. Check that out.
There's gonna be so much information to dig through later today. People start to like dig through some of these fresh materials and stuff. June 5th.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it. So please wait.
Did they give us a price? I don't think I saw a price.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
So this was like the moment where it felt like Nintendo has been listening to fans for forever.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
This right here, man, this
Some games that
is actually incredible for Nintendo to recognize.
That offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super
We can skip the Mario
Party.
Party. That's fine. I thought we were going to get into the Metroid Prime. Yeah, okay, this is insane.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
This is showing a Nintendo that wants to preserve their software as best as possible for the first time in a very long time.
HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
We don't know the price of these patches.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
You got second screen experience stuff.
This new feature you haven't found player 2.
Oh man, I want to play these games again.
You'll be able to enjoy graphics causing Nintendo Switch and
the fact that we see something like this on a Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Give it to me, baby. Come on.
In addition to standard controls, You can use mouse
Oh, I missed
controls
this because this is when the audio stuff started to pop up.
Switch 2.
The cursor controls, man.
Plus, you can
Ooh!
explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
So,
Choose from these two modes.
this right here is insane to me that Nintendo is actively putting a Nintendo Direct. Like, I get it that the people that are watching this are the most hardcore fans and they are super excited for Nintendo Switch 2. And to get fed this information where we're going to be getting games like Metroid Prime 2, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I know they're Switch 1 games, but this hopefully bodes well for the next generation of Switch games too, where it's like, these are going to be the game. This is going to be the definitive like versions of these games, not in a console generation or two later, but when they come out. They're going to run incredibly well. And this really shows just how much more powerful the Switch is, because the Switch 2 is compared to Switch 1, because the Switch 1, you know, let's say Tears of the Kingdom, for example, 30 FPS, that target's rarely met, plus no HDR, and you know, you get a dynamic resolution, kind of scales based off of the amount of stuff that's going on. Going off of that, like getting a game like this on Switch 2, like there's almost no reason at this point, if you are somebody that is concerned about performance of these games, there's almost no reason to not get a Switch 2 at this point because of all of this stuff. I am thrilled by those two little blocks at the bottom of the screen, man. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking excited.
Both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus,
and a Pokemon game that won't be Switchy-ish, but like to actually get a stable version of this game, I think is going to be huge.
But a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure
blows my
in Mario
mind.
City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game,
Yeah, we don't know what the
play the
cost
Nintendo
of
Switch
these
2 edition
upgrade
by
packs will
purchasing an
be
upgrade pack.
right now.
We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
In fact, I don't know if we know a price for the
Well,
Switch
next,
2 right
I'd like
now.
to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Okay, so this was. Oh, this is the wheelchair game. This look cool. This is a good. This is reminds me of ARMS, but a little bit less big budget, which I think is just the right kind of thing that you need for this kind of experience. Okay.
In Drag and Drive.
Really cool, inclusive
Next, here are some
game
games
there.
from our
I like that.
publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch
Okay,
2.
so this is where things started to kind of go off the rails from a stream quality standpoint. So we saw Elden Ring. So it's very obvious that like Elden Ring is like, or sorry, third-party support.
The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Hold on, I'm getting notifications like crazy. Nintendo Switch 2 invites will go out to people who register with interest.
May you take the throne.
Yeah, so it looks like pre-orders for Nintendo Switch 2 will
Hey,
be first
I'm
come,
Greg
first
Simon
serve
from Supergiant Games.
for those that have
Here
a
to say
Switch
that
Online
Hades 2 is coming to
service.
Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll
So this is where the stream kind of got off rails. So
ends of
we're
the
gonna
earth,
watch through
getting
this.
to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a
Oh.
story that reacts to your every setback
Wow.
and victory.
So
It's the kind of
price
game
point
you can quickly pick up and play
alert.
whether you're experienced
Price
with the
point
original
is $449 for the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Wow. Okay. So a little bit more than we expected, to be honest.
Later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届
Yeah,
けする
third-party support is back and big time with this. Street Fighter, Elden Ring, Amiibo for Street Fighter, Demon X Machina. Split Fiction, play this game, people. It's so good. So good. Honestly, at this point, a couple Nintendo games could swoop in, but this is probably the best game. No, this is easily the best game I've played so far this year. No question.
And it's up to you and a friend to help them love this. Which
Hogwarts Legacy getting a
And the new mouse control
Switch 2 port is great. The game is fantastic. It's just great to see so much good-looking third-party games again on Switch, on a Nintendo system.
IO Interactive.
Hitman, Halo 7. We didn't see Final Fantasy VII Remake or Rebirth. I'm kind of surprised by that. Yakuza. Yeah, and that first Switch clap was out of sync. I was like, there's something wrong with the stream.
Aliens, kingdom arose, fought to vanquish the sea. That's really.
This looks good. I'll probably play it. And it won't run switchy.
Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh yeah, this was massive, dude. GameCube games. F-Zero! Come on.
And with Nintendo
Come on,
Switch
dude.
Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library.
They said to
exclusive
not
Nintendo
believe.
Switch 2.
Did not believe in
Nintendo
F-Zero.
Originally released in
I never lost
2001.
faith.
Here are the titles
Let's
that
just
will
watch
be
this again
available
because
at
it's so
launch.
just
A Legend
perfect.
of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls.
Soul Calibur
and
2 is
swords
also
and
so good.
In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link, from the Legend of Zelda series, enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per
This
hour.
game is
30 machines,
absolutely the best racing game of all time.
races.
Don't at me.
featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience
The story mode is
F-Zero
unbelievably hard.
In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality
Can't believe
and
it.
higher resolution than the original releases.
Still looks like they're 30 FPS though. Well, at least Wind Waker.
GameCube,
But man, look at this lineup that's coming. Sunshine, which we got in the Switch thing, the Switch 3 All-Stars. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, that game is expensive. XD Gale of Darkness, expensive. Strikers, the best, well, probably the best Mario Sports game. Chibi Robo, expensive. We just mentioned, not too expensive. Pokemon Coliseum. Oh, that catalog already. Insane. And same day as launch. And you get this GameCube controller. Whew.
Haven't played them before.
Let's go back to that controller. Look at that.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the
Can't
same
believe
day
it.
as Nintendo Switch 2.
Can't believe it.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can
You
continue
hear what they said?
Nintendo Classic.
Nintendo Classics. And then they go to F-Zero. If that's not subliminal messaging, I don't know what is.
Of course,
Classic.
you can continue to play select games from the systems shown publishing and development part.
So then we got, okay, this is where things started going off the rails a little bit again. Deltarune. Super pumped for the finale, pretty much. Heck yeah.
Hi, I'm Randy.
Okay, we can skip Gearbox. We can skip Randy.
I'm Dennis Shirk from.
And we got Firaxis.
I'm Lionel J.
W2K.
Stop. Well,
This is where we were like, what is going on?
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll. Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, a sequel.
Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style.
Wow.
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Oh, is it Savage Planet 2? Yeah, we missed this because the stream just went dead for like 10 minutes. Oh no, this is not Savage Planet 2. Star Seeker. Oh, Devolver game.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Holy moly.
Cyberpunk 2077
This is huge, we missed this.
Adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Launch day!
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Oh, I said there was no Final Fantasy 7. I'll eat those words.
ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを
Int?
発売いたします。
Oh, okay, remake Intergrade.
本作
Okay.
はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の
What a
時を経
game.
て再
These
創
games are
作さ
so
れ
freaking
た
good.
新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
So another hot off the press, Wario64. Thank you, Wario. Tweeted. Oh, this was the where apparently they threw Silks. Oh, Kanutsugami, that game rules. This game is so good. Play this game, please. Okay, this right here, we didn't get a release date, but that it is here. We haven't seen this game in a presentation since that Xbox presentation in like 2022 or something, I want to say. We only have a release year, but I have faith that this thing is coming out this year. I will eat this shirt if it doesn't come out this year. We got it, at least. We got it. And just a quick update. So the Wario64 tweeted that the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom Switch 2 upgrades are free for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members. So basically, at this point, depending on the cost of those patches for upgrading your Switch 2 games, or Switch games to Switch 2 versions, it may be better to just subscribe. We'll have to see the price of those things. Look at this game, though. It's still coming. I can't believe they just threw it into a montage like that. This is an interesting one because like Wild Hearts went offline, so it must be bringing it back. Obviously, but this looks really good. Star Wars Outlaws, dang. Dude, this game overwhelming. Fast Fusion. Oh, this is the new Fast RMX game. Shadow Labyrinth. Oh man, I am blown away. I can't wait. I can finally play Fortnite on the go again, and it doesn't look like unbaked cookie dough. I like the new animation.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
I need to... This trailer, man. I was shaking during this trailer. And everything of this trailer, honestly, this is either pointing to being a prequel to Bloodborne or some alternate adjacent world to Bloodborne. We'll play through this game and not know if it's an alternate world to Bloodborne or not. Probably there'll probably be like a reference to the Pebble or a Blood Vial or something. But this is like... I'm just gonna shut up. Hold on, we're gonna start this over. This is disrespectful for me to talk over this trailer. Disrespectful.
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Because the Bloodborne symbol is in there. It's just super faint. The old hunter symbol. Sorry, I'm being disrespectful. That's freaking Yarnum. Sorry.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
What the heck? I didn't see it. I was so blown away I didn't see that first time.
The moon tears will flow for one.
That's absolutely make contact, dude. I mean, it's not this. Oh my. I cannot believe From Software's hustle. And the fact that we're getting, I mean, Elden Ring Night Rain is coming out. It's a little bit of a slight spin-off in later this year. And then they showed Elden Ring, and now we're having this. And I mean, come on. This has to be something related to Bloodborne. And I'm honestly glad it's not Bloodborne 2, that it's more of like, it looks more just like, yo, we're going freaky weird with this one instead. Holy moly. Jeez, man. Wait, I missed that. Only on Nintendo Switch 2. Good grief.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
Oh my gosh, dude. Nintendo did it.
That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Wow.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
I'm stunned.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working
The second
on
time I
new
saw it, I'm
games coming
stunned.
to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Bonanza? Why is that it's hard to spell? Sheesh, man. We'll just let these last couple trailers play because the audio was so screwed up. I have like 800 messages to catch up on after we're done with the stream today. Sheesh.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube
What a great
system
game
over
that is
20
too.
years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
I'm so glad he's getting to do something
Next is our
not
last trailer for
entirely
today.
new, but
Please take a look.
something that isn't Smash. We didn't see Smash, so I can only assume that we're gonna get a patch for Smash Ultimate for Switch 2. But I'm glad that they're giving Sakurai a chance to do, you know, return to an old franchise that he pioneered back in the GameCube days. This looks gorgeous. Got a little rock guy on his back too. It's music, man. Oof. This looks chunky. Oof. Man, the feedback on everything looks like it feels so good. Oh, I didn't see that. A 2D like Donkey Kong Country style level. This just looks delightful. And look at that. Hold on, I want to. Oh, we'll leave it for the trailer. Fantastic title.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
And it's a bonanza
With
instead of
incredible
bonanza.
strength,
Very clever.
Smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world.
This looks so sick,
More
bro.
details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
Let's get these last couple details because
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. All right. So, Mario Kart World, open world, explore with friends. They're growing their game chat features and their connectivity with your friends. The actual display of the Nintendo Switch 2 is 1080p. It features HDR and up to 128 frames per second. And the dock will support 4K output. Better onboard audio, 3D audio support, voice chat on board, along with onboard 256 gigabytes of memory. Lots of games are looking to support HDR and better frame rates, again hinting at those 60 FPS patches that were kind of buried in the code for some of those Switch games already. It's coming out June 5th. Metroid Prime 4 is going to be able to run at 4K 60. Third-party support is back in a huge way with games like Cyberpunk and Elden Ring and Borderlands 4. GameCube games are coming to NSO. F-Zero GX is coming to the NSO's feature. Silksong Lives, an exclusive From Software game, The Duskbloods. Sakurai is directing a sequel to Kirby Air Ride called Kirby Air Riders, and the first real 3D Donkey Kong platformer that we've got since Donkey Kong 64. I don't think I have any complaints. The only complaint, I could give this direct a 9.9 just because it had that weird audio issue and then the stream died in the middle of it. But hey, that's a little piece of history that will forever cloud Switch 2 Direct. But holy moly, I've got to hand it to Nintendo. I expected a lot coming into this, I I got. I kind of want to go through my bingo sheet. So we did not see a new Monolith soft game here. Let me pull up my bingo spot. So Elden Ring. I don't know if it was a launch title to kind of confirm that. Brand new first party IP. We saw the roller derby basketball theme. No system themes. Launch date is in June. No new Fire Emblem. F-Zero did return. Let's freaking go. No, the SKU is more expensive. It's $349. Animal Crossing was not shown. We got tons of details on backwards compatibility. Next Mario Kart is indeed a launch title. Pre-orders go live same day. Don't know that right now. We'll have to wait and see. I'm shocked by this one. No 3D Mario announced, but a 3D Donkey Kong. Take that for what you will. We got some third-party collaborations, but I'd have to double back. I don't think we had anything. Well, we're getting the new. I call that a win, just because we got the. We're getting the next Age of Calamity, or not Age of Calamity. The Koei Tecmo Zelda Muso game, so that makes sense. Microsoft IP, surprisingly, not there. Now there was Sony. For they didn't need him. They didn't need him. There was a game to explore the cursor feature, it seems like, but it's not a pack-in, so I will not. That we got Switch 2 top USB-C port accessories that turn heads. I will say that because a camera will make you turn your head, and there's probably more gonna be some weirder stuff down the road, but yeah, I'll call that a win. New IP collab with Square Enix. I don't think there's anything there. Baldur's Gate 3 not shown. Launch date is not in May. Zelda remake of some sort. We saw Wind Waker. It's on the GameCube NSO. It's not technically a remake, so I won't count that. But GameCube games did come to NSO. Silksong is shown. It was, but not with a release date, so I won't call that a win. And a new game announcement led by Sakurai. Dude, look how close I am to... I'll just show the camera. Look how close I am to actually getting a bingo. Where's my camera? Look how close I was. I almost have a bingo here and a bingo in the middle. If I amped up my price a little bit, I would have actually had it. So, of all the things, and these are honestly, all the stuff that I put on here was dreams. Like, a lot of this stuff was like, these are kind of far-fetched, just like being a Nintendo, like direct fan, you know, having hopes and dreams. And the fact that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those out of 24. I mean, it's not half, but I think the things that are missing, honestly, I'm not really too disappointed by, honestly. We had surprises. We had, I think, honestly, one of the things that really strikes me big time is, I mean, third-party support coming back in a huge way is massive, but just how much Nintendo focused on the technical qualities without going super into the weeds. But like Metroid Prime 4, a game that was announced years ago, I've been waiting for, fans have been waiting for the better part of a decade. And when we finally play it, we're going to be able to play it at 4K 60 or 1080p 120 if your TV supports it. To me, that's just showing the Nintendo really... They've just been holding back so much of this technical proficiency aspect of their like for the Switch 2. And I think that I don't want to say it's the right call, but it makes the Switch 2 feel very, very exciting in comparison. There we have it. The Nintendo Switch 2. There's a lot of news flooding out, so make sure you stay tuned to your favorite sources. I'm sure podcasts are going to be talking about this stuff all around. But if you were watching live, thank you for joining me. If you are watching the VOD sometime in the future, thank you for watching. It was a treat to be able to share this moment and kind of capture in a capsule the excitement and buzz of a new Nintendo system. not only new Nintendo system, but there's so much good looking software, man. I'm just super impressed. So until the next Direct, which I don't think I'll be, I probably won't be streaming the Mario Kart World Tour or Mario Kart World stuff. But there's more Nintendo Switch stuff coming. Nintendo Switch 2 Directs coming tomorrow and Friday. They're going to be those multi-hour Directs where they're going to kind of deep dive into a bunch of games at the Treehouse. There's a lot on the horizon to be very, very excited about now. Like, I feel like June onward is a pretty light game release calendar, and now it has just, like, my cup truly runneth over at this point. So thank you for tuning in, and until the next big Direct, treat everyone with respect, and I'll catch you in the next one.